Me did the chua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye my pimp. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Let us see how busunya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
To then I'm never going to stop. Me to me, I can't before God. I'm on my knees working very hard and hands fat. My mama whole time, Henton see June 5. Hey. Many times we pull up on the street. Bruni bia me shia no ne me catchy. Ose boga nyeme mo ayedin. Me hwe n'animu din Nyankopon ma wa botere course. Me bia me dey say travel you go bow. Opeja ne t-shirt me was say wow. Come ma wache me bibi momo is allowed. Ne abo no ma woni so brother is enough here. Me ma me ninye kokwa na me nyi me liver. And some of them who may say beginner, they try to figure out, they want to have a clue, a lot of empty promises, but still not here every day, physically fit, lyrically sick. One say menyande, the mini panel you fake, brana budget tips, and I will berry chips. Come in my who say musically move peace, yeah. Does the game that was the support? Menyesi come promise will accord. Hobi me so men safa me kosako. Menche ne say me don to say Tracy. Real love, passion evergreen. That your son so we have a dream. No time, so we know the sleep. All we gotta do is to believe. This is just analysis, man.
I know some people, anytime they meet some top celebrities in the world, they go dumb. As in, they are not able to say anything. But this guy met Sarkodie in the studio at Xylophone FM one morning, and trust me, the fire he gave to Sarkodie himself was marveled. He was like, wow, who is this guy? We are about to have a conversation days from then, and now we are going to talk about what he's up to. He's released something new. It is called Gbelemo, Open Inside, and you guys should watch out for that. He featured Article 1. He will be performing that song live in this particular interview called The Real Talk here on Sammy Flex TV. But beyond that, so many things are happening in the industry that I'll be picking his opinion and thoughts on them. It is going to be a beautiful conversation. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome to Sammy Flex TV, and I'm saying shout outs to the production team led by Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, Lapiji, Tina Baby, and Gideon Nilam Tessin. And to you for watching, God bless you anytime for enjoying our content here on Sammy Flex TV. Hope you are part of the family. If you are not part of the family, then you have to subscribe to the channel and wait for more, because we have some great things for you. You should also watch out for our new show on Base One TV, starting Monday live on Base One TV from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. It is going to be 100% showbiz here in Ghana and beyond. Welcome to our world. His name is Jay Zion, and anytime you say Jay Zion, he says push it. Bro, how is life now?
By the grace of God, God has been faithful. So we have to give thanks. It's been solely amazing.
I love the new imaging. I love the new positioning, like the branding. Charlie.
All to the glory of God.
Well, you have some new stylist or something. You have someone who is taking care of your looks or something like that.
No, not actually, but I have a management team, so
yeah,
they solely kind of monitor my outfit and anything I do. They check it out before I step out. Those times if you know, go to Tony anymore. You just pick something up.
Yeah, just anyone, then you
But this
go.
time around, we are kind of monitored in a professional way because we have to appear nice to the general public. So
exactly so. But knowing you did not have earrings on and all. That's why I'm asking that maybe a new stylist is telling you, okay, now you have to position yourself this way. You have to make sure you put on this. Who is behind all this? Like, you didn't have earrings. Now you have. Is that double piercing?
Okay, I think I kind of moved from one genre to another.
I know that story. Maybe you didn't know. He started as an urban gospel artist. Yeah. He was giving us all the great songs and he switched. That story is old.
You know, so basically, I wanted to go all out. Going all out doesn't mean that just doing anything, but I wanted to have a different look for the very best of craft that I'm entering into.
Okay.
And so this is my personal vibe.
Okay.
And I just want to add a little flair to my personality, looking away. And then to, you know, I saw a couple of comments all over that I look so gentle and to the extent that somebody saw my rap like, actually he raps hard, but then he looks like an office worker. And that statement, I won't forget it.
No, the person said what? You rap hard, but you look like someone who works in the office, like a corporate boy.
You know, that's very weird. I don't know, trust me, it hit me hard. I was like, ooh. Wow, you know, so running through, I wouldn't say it was strictly an influence, but I kind of feel if this is what I want to do, let me just add something that will add flair to it. And I think running through it, this is what I got, and I feel like it looks good on me. So.
Oh no, beautifully, you are looking good. Yeah, that one, so no two ways about. That's why I asked whether you have a stylist who is taking care of you, because you are now looking like that person in the hip hop world, and it's a good feeling. So guys, go check him out. Maybe more of his photos. So have you dumped all the old photos for this one, or you are still keeping them?
I think the old ones, some of them are there, but I had to refresh in the page. And so those ones I used to do previously, some of them have been deleted. And then I'm trying to get some new vibes on board. And so it's probably new stuff that is going on, is what I'm probably sharing out there.
I see. Now let's take you back to when he met Sarkodie, the feeling, and after that, what happened. I remember it was one fine morning, myself in the studio with King Sak, we were having our vibe, and I introduced the gentleman to come do something. Within some 5 minutes, the guy turned the whole studio upside down. Before you came, during your presence there, and after, tell me the whole story.
I think a day before the show, I was receiving a call in the morning from a couple of people. Then my engineer called me. So when he called me,
who was the engineer?
Engineer is Sarkodie.
Okay.
At Kaswa. So he was like, I should check something out. Sarkodie is about listening to my song. I was like, Sarkodie, like you mean Sarkodie that I know, or what?
A different Sarkodie.
I feel that my dad, sorry, you guys should, but he's that kind of straight guy that I respect so much. So he wouldn't play with me, that kind of thing. So I said, okay, then let me quickly check Facebook Live and know what's going on. So I connected to it and I saw that Sarkodie was at Hit FM. I think during his No Pressure album, premiere and all that. And I think in the course of the conversation, Andy Dusty, big ups to Andy Dusty, he made this thing happen for the first time. Right. Like, it was great. Big ups to
Big man Andy.
Yeah, big ups to Andy Dusty. I wish I could meet him again. It didn't happen. Yes. So
you want more Oliver Twist.
Because of the conversation, he chipped in the fact that there's a guy who raps like Sarkodie, who raps like him, and I think gracefully happened that he wanted him to have a feel of that very boy, which was me. And then as soon as me connected,
your song was playing.
The song was about to be dropped. And that was Mr. Hater. Yeah. And then I saw Sarkodie listen to the vibe. I was like, whoo! So the thing is that I sound like him. Yeah. And so the controversies has been there since.
I know.
Like with the dance Sarkodie a bit chill, that kind of feel. And so myself, I wanted to know how it's going to happen. How am I going to miss Sarkodie to the extent that Obenya time create TMNM. Yeah. So when he was listening to the song, personally I was like I wanted to see his reaction. So I saw that he was nodding his head and I was like, oh God. Oh God, the kid is loving the vibe, and that was a plus.
Okay.
It was at that moment, the feeling was great. So during the follow-up, I realized that he was coming back to Xylophone the next day to continue his premiere. So I had to quickly link up with the team, and then by your help and your push up and your influence and your grace and everything, I mean you made it happen, and it was great. So meeting him personally at that time, I could not express my excitement because I didn't believe that I'm sitting close to Sarkodie and this Sarkodie, I was actually
so
lost.
you did not express your excitement like that.
At that spot there I was lost too. If you watch the video,
you could not.
No, I was lost, I was lost. I think when I go home, it's when I saw that something has happened to me. Something has really happened to me because all this while I wanted to meet Sarkodie. That was one of my greatest inspiration out there. Yeah, meet Sarkodie, because trust me, I love him naturally. So and having a similar vibe to him, he's a big man. So it's actually another thing else.
When you were given the chance to do a freestyle before him, what preparation did you make? Because I know that as a rapper, you have so many lines in your head. But this time around, you were doing a line to get some kind of an endorsement from another rap star. What came to your mind then? Okay,
so I was like, you wanted to meet your man. So do your best.
Okay.
Do your best. And it's good to always prepare ahead of time. Sometimes like, I don't know when I'm going to meet someone. So running through, I had a couple of buses. I feel like no, the bus that I had to release is purposely fit for the occasion. So I had to do a rap bus that has message in there, that had that kind of vibe, his energy kind of feel, and that whole thing. So for me, that is what actually happened to me. I had to just give out my best and just do something that a lot of people are there. You could also know that G is hard.
And after the rap, Sarkodie's comments, were you very satisfied what he said? Was that what you were expecting to have said?
Trust me, ever since Sarkodie made the comment, personally, I changed my way of thought, the way I think about myself.
What do you remember what exactly he said?
He was like, man, you are dope. Keep the thirst of hunger. That is all that is needed. And so for Sarkodie to say you are good, I know, I listened to a couple of his interviews. He's one type of person that he will tell you straight from the heart, like this is how it is. Yes. So for Sarkodie to say he's good, and he said it on Hit FM. When Andy asked him,
what do you think about him?
He said, yeah, trust me, the guy is good. So for him to repeat it again, it means that he means whatever that he said. And for Sarkodie to say I'm good means it told me that I'm rallying through a different level of craft that I have to check it out. I have to keep that energy, keep focusing and pushing it because it's big. Yes, if he wasn't good, I'm sure he'll pretty probably see it and you can't feel. But this one he was like, it's good. Keep that test of hunger, and that is all is needed. That is what he said. So I'm always keeping that test of hunger back to back.
I see. You initially told me that people were saying the way you rap like Sarkodie, the day he will meet you, blah, 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 blah. And when you met him, everything you did was like a Sarkodie rapping too. Did you feel like, okay, the guy they say I'm stealing from him is now here, and I'm still showing him that I am him? Were you thinking that, okay, right after he was going to sound differently?
Not actually. I'm a type of person that, like I said, I don't have this sense of competition in mind, and that kind of thing. So, I saw him as a teacher, as a great personality. As I don't know how to put it, but that is how I saw him. It wasn't really in my mind that I just want to prove a point, probably sounding like him or. So no, no, that was not that pride kind of sensitivity in mind. No, I was in there as Jay Zion meeting his mentor, Sarkodie. That is basically what was in my mind. Yes, apparently that very comment, those comments that were coming at that spot, trust me, it didn't come in my mind.
Okay,
there was no sense of fear. It was like, okay, we having a conversation. I said I was lost out of the scene because that heaviness of Sarkodie thing in there was, I didn't see it until I left the whole show. I was like, oh wow, so did I just have that conversation with Sarkodie. I mean, Sarkodie, you know, that kind of feel. So basically, for me, it was just like a son and a father kind of relationship.
Okay.
Yes, that is how I saw it. And, you know.
But have you changed your style now? Because I listened to Gbelemo and that feeling of Sarkodie, I did not get it there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people also don't know much about me. I do a little bit of singing and the rap as well. Majority of the people know me to rap. Like I do more of the rap. But because we haven't pushed a lot of our song out there, they've not really enjoyed the other feel of my side.
Okay.
And so what I did was that getting to December, I realized that it was a festive time, so I had to do a vibe that everybody can dance. So this time around, my focus wasn't on a rap or something that we can all relate to, a relatable kind of vibe that we all dance and all that. So that is another part of me where you enjoy design, probably doing some you know, little singing in there. That is also wonderful, you know. Okay. Yeah. So in that very tune, I didn't have any session of rap in there.
Oh, okay.
But there are a couple of tunes that you were like, this one, it's all out. Like, it has to be a rap bass. And other one too that has Afro fusion. I had to sing the chorus and put a rap again. You know, this time around, there's two sides. So I'm going to, that has, it's normal a singing vibe. Like, happy yourself for this life. You know, just normal singing. Yes, so it calls for it when inspiration comes.
Oh, okay, so it's not as if you've changed from that line. It is still a part that you are doing. Okay, now we are going to listen to that song, but then let's talk about how you got Article 1 for this particular one. Was it difficult? What was the process?
Okay, the process, I think, like I said, I have a management team that they are working very hard, and by the grace of God too, I know a couple of industry people who I intend to build a relationship with them. Okay. So big ups yourself, and then big ups to Kojo King. Bless up. So I think this very channel, Kojo is my personal person. I know. Bless up. I know wherever he is. Big ups to you, King. Like, I love you so much, bro. So I contacted him. I told him, King, I have this vibe, you know, that after recording the vibe, I feel Article will be best for it. So I don't know how you're going to happen. You're a media person, so however you're going to make it happen for me. Make it happen. Enter and let me have the contact and all that. So through Kojo King, I had Article's contact. So I knew probably he has that relationship with them and all that. So he gave me the contact, and then I had to throw back to management. Management had to have that personal, you know, interaction with him. And then one day I was around, it was like, Article says, send the tune, let him listen. And bless up to Article. After sending the tune a day or two, he got his verse on it. I think he loved the tune as well. I see. And it happened. So that was basically, that was the channel. So Kojo King, through Kojo King, we had that connection, and then the management also took it from there. Is he the only person in mainstream music that you've featured? For now, I would say yes. For now. But you know, a couple of projects are about coming up, so I have in a pipeline to have majority of the mainstream artists also on it. Okay, now back to what happened at Xylophone with Sarkodie. After the session, I heard some mainstream artists contacted you for you to do some one or two verses for them. Tell me about that story as well. Bless up. I think I had a tweet in the course of the conversation. Okay, a management player prompted me about Sister Ifya tweeting. Big up to Sister Ifya, and trust me, that feeling, I even forgot that I was standing in the midst of people. I started jumping, you know, because it's like I said, it's always a crazy feeling for such great personalities endorse your craft, especially when we are coming up like that. So it was like the guy, I think he tweeted through your channel. Okay. Like the gentleman rapping a xylophone. Let me hear from him. I don't know, something like that. I want to put him on my EP. I was like, EP? Hey, wow. That's one day. It's my bro. You know? And Sister Fia is also doing very well now. So Sister Fia, like, you know, I know Sister Fia is a hard kind of vibe, you know, musically. She has that great influence. And so seeing Sister Fia tweet by herself was great. And so I had to do the follow-up, and so doing, he just went according to her words. Okay. I was there, they brought me an instrument that Sister Fia has sing the instrument. I was like, like for real? Okay, wow. So I had to I know. I know. So I was like, no, then I have to do something on it. So I spoke to them how we had to go about stuff. Because it was first time, I think she wanted to have a feel of what I can do generally on the instrument. So I had to do 2 different records on an instrument, one particular instrument. Okay. I did 2 different type of sessions, and then I sent to him, and the response that came was positive. Okay. It was a great vibe. But I think it's this year initiative. Okay. And that in as much as she has confirmed the song to be good, I have to wait patiently till when he wants to push.
So you have worked in the process with Sister Fia.
Personally, or with her?
With her?
Yeah, on her EP.
On her EP.
The process,
okay.
Yeah.
But would you want her to return favor? As in, would you want her on your project?
Yeah, I would love that. I think I have I actually have a vibe for her. Okay. I'm done with the record. I just have to link up appropriate time. And then get me. I mean, she has to bless me with a verse.
I know, right? I'm sure the day Sarkodie will say he's blessing you with a verse, I don't know how the feeling will be.
Maybe that day. I just don't know. But right now I'm heavy. Right now I'm just kind of heavy. Yeah. Sarkodie blessing me with a verse. Wow.
That would be great.
Wow. Like damn.
Yeah, it will be one of your dreams being accomplished.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, it is possible. It is just believe, and that will be all. Yeah, okay, so I told you that he'll be performing his song, the new one with Article 1 called Gbelemo. But before he performs that, because he's an industry person and he's following it, let me get his opinion on some 1 or 2 conversations happening here in Ghana. First is the Ghana-Nigeria banter, where Shatawale was on stage saying we don't get support from Nigerians and all, Burna Boy responding and all that. Now, you are also a follower of the industry. You're an intelligent guy, smart guy. What have you also observed, being behind it and now into it, rising up?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me talk it from my own observation.
Exactly.
I think that in Ghana here, I hear a lot of Nigerian kind of songs being played here. I've not been to Nigeria before. I know. But in Ghana here, that Nigerian vibe is really here, that even we the Ghanaians, trust me, we love Nigerian kind of vibe. Because I've been to pubs, I've been to a couple of events where when you drop Nigerian songs, the way some of the ladies will stand up and they are vibing to the song, it's kind of obvious. So much high that even some of the Ghanaian songs, the feeling is not really there like that. Okay. That's my personal observation. Okay, I've seen it. Yes. However, I wouldn't say Nigerians probably are not pushing a song or something like I said. I don't know, but I'm taking this from the relationship some of the Nigerian artists also have with artists. Okay. Because the likes of the video, the likes of Burna Boy coming around you, you see them popping, move over, tells you that one, there is this industrial relationship as well. But all boils down to, at the end of the day, the kind of content you put out there. Exactly. I'm sure when you put out a content that they can also jump to, most definitely they are going to do it. You get it. So
you think at the moment, if Nigeria is not vibing to our songs, it means that we are not giving them the right content. Is that how you see it?
Not pretty much. But I'll say that we Ghanaians should also value our own. You see, I'll say technically, Nigerians don't forgo their craft. They will make sure they hype themselves. Exactly. Nigerians are always solely connected. If this person has a project, they all try to push the project together because they are Nigerians. Okay. And so Ghanaians as well, we should be proud of our craft. In as much as we have Ghanaians doing industrial work, we should support it. Okay. You see, the way we hear some kind of feel like, hey, no matter how Ghanaian song is, in as much as you're a Ghanaian, go crazy about it. Start pushing it.
Even if you don't like it.
I mean, it's not about you. You see, the way you jump to a song, sometimes you listen to a song, you'll be like, I knew where and your conscience alone at that spot. Yeah. But when you keep listening to the song, like, that's true. There'll be a word in there that will be like, okay, now I like the song. That's what I say. The more people follow other music because a boy can down for a friend of down for beat album and say, why do you like this song like that? Yeah. Then automatically he or she also begins to
fall in love with it.
So I feel it's about time we support the Ghanaian music 100%. Let's do it. Let's go for it. and that kind of feeling that we feel Nigerians are doing better than us. We automatically have that kind of thing. Yeah, I think that is what is missing out there.
I see. Jay Zion sharing his opinion on the Ghana-Nigerian banter that has been around us for some time. Now, let's talk about one item before he does the performance. For instance, yesterday you performed on the Dope Nation concert at the Achimota Mall. As up-and-coming artists, are you guys getting support from the established ones, including sharing stage with you, maybe throwing your works out for people to see? Do you see that vibe happening in our music industry?
Honestly speaking, I think it's something that is kind of hectic and weird, you know. I know we are up and coming. We don't really have that recognition.
Yeah.
And so the challenge that we see is that when you want to rally for a stage, a platform like that, you are considered not to be in their level. I don't know this kind of mindset, but it looks as if you are seen as say undo level no into no chalky answer. You see that kind of thing. And so if you don't have somebody that has influence to talk to, probably the board authority, to probably send out your words for them to know that you also you're heavier. You can be there the whole day, and trust me, you not get the platform to perform. And even if sometimes you get it, one and okay, one day and hallelujah also you know, but sometimes to tell you sit here maybe, but they may thing you'll be there, then later like, oh my boss, Charlie pressure, oh. You know something, take my number, call me. You take the number and call to no response. You understand? Sometimes especially when you are very aggressive to your craft, you know, some of us when it comes to the thing, we want to do it,
go all out.
But say a so when we are not getting that platform like that, sometimes you go backstage and now you know, feel like So that is the kind of feel when you do, if you don't have management, cry there. If you don't have management, I pray God bless all of us with this kind of strong management for it, because if it's not really on that level, and sometimes indirectly we may also not understand them. You know, one thing I also realized that getting to another level, I saw that it's also different when you were alone and when they are also operating at the management level. Everything is on professional level, and also is, you know, it's well planned. And so when you are just from somewhere, you want to chip in, you have time to listen to you. It's not probably, maybe also they don't like you, but it's not really a good timing to make some changes or make things happen.
Because they also have their plan.
Yes, so it's actually two sideways. When you enter, you understand the communication. So sometimes I feel all the time we have to be prepared. When you get the opportunity, then you spore there. When you spore there, they will take a second look at you, and then next time you link up, you know the guy, this guy, maybe the guy you go spore there. So at that time, you have this kind of plus. But when you're in the sense, so they are, because you don't have any management.
Have you been denied any performance ever since you started music? Maybe a platform that you really wanted to be on, but unfortunately things did not go the way you wanted?
I wouldn't say I was denied, like kind of rejected, but what should I even use? I just didn't have the boldness to to go speak to them.
Okay.
You know, I saw the event was going on, but at that time, you're good, but me share the way things are going. I bounce and no cry, didn't get no.
Which event was that?
I don't recall. It's one of the so many
better events.
Yes, and even I remember those times as well. So that was the only kind of thing. And sometimes to Ubekoka, but in
the few years that you've been in the game, do you have a pain so far you've suffered that you never forget?
A pain.
Maybe something someone said, something someone did in the music space that, hey, even when you become the #1 artist in the world, you never forget?
For me, I wouldn't say it's a pain.
Okay.
I think it's an experience.
Which was that?
The person didn't listen to my song. I was like, you just take just few minutes to listen to my song. What did he? So like also only time or kind of catch only time. And that's where
who was that person?
I I don't want to disclose. As I said, it's an experience.
So a radio presenter or
I just don't know.
No. Like who in what capacity? A musician, radio presenter, or
no,
what?
He's a media personality.
He's a media personality.
Yeah.
You wanted him to listen to your song.
Yeah. Say my share and a many opportunity. You know, it's like you need to drink my patrol like in pursuit. Would tea me on like tea me. The one I'm a person with team, you know. On team, you know who you pay me.
What you can do.
Yeah, on team me. But you know, I was like,
but you were hurt. You were hurt.
Yes, when tea. Also, is that the time in the crown.
So were you hurt?
I felt bad. Like, somebody knew that about. I felt bad, but like I said, I told myself, I have to go work harder.
Okay.
And let him play my song.
Okay.
By himself. Like,
okay.
He should go now
and
check me out and be playing my song.
Has it happened now?
It's still on course. So we are working on it.
I wish to know this person though. I'm sure such a person, when you become so big and he even calls you for an interview, you might also decline the interview.
No, I'll bless him because I'm different. For me, I'll be glad to show
that guy who you wanted him to listen to your song.
I'll be glad for him to see my new being, my new personality.
Would you remind him about that?
No, I don't think it's necessary because what he did is actually inspiring me now. So what is past is past. I don't think I'll recollect it.
I like that mindset. What he did rather made you stronger. And I'm sure that is why you are still here. Wow, enjoying the vibe with Jay Zion. Go look out for him. And he has something new. My producer will give it to us. It is called Gbelemo with Article 1. He's performing it right here on Sammy Flex TV. Let's get it now and show them that the song is your song. All right, up.
Banga. Santa Claus, she sabi Fanta Claus. She feeling my vibe day and night with the party all night long. Santa Claus, she sabi Fanta Claus. She feeling my vibe day and night with the party all night long.
Gbelemo, 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 Gbelemo. Gbelemo, 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 Gbelemo.
Give it to them, make we show them. We don't do one thing, we don't see them. Ona kwame, where? Junior. As you scatter the place, they wonder. Let me be say with the shatai, see with the conquer. Ona kwame, men no ko bamba no. Ole no ni bamba no. Men no ko bamba no. Ole no ni bamba no. Junior, Gbelemo. Oya Gbelemo,
Gbelemo, oya Gbelemo, Gbelemo, oya Gbelemo, Gbelemo, Gbelemo,
Gbelemo, Gbelemo, Gbelemo. Anemo to my goalkeeper, and your match and me a bootrika. Find them, one trigger, me a can shika. Yakonga di banga from Ghana to America, Betty. Just how you catch a bloggers on you say one putting you with Betty. Go back, to tata, tangana nothing dang mine. Ya bro pepe, and you ya bro pepe. She ya bro pepe, and you ya bro pepe. Ya bro pepe, and you ya bro pepe. Ya bro pepe, and you ya bro pepe. Oh na ya boko, hey, I'm gonna boko, hey, oh yeah, boko, hey, I'm gonna boko, hey. Ya bro pepe, then you know ya bro pepe, ya bro pepe, then you know ya bro pepe, ya bro pepe, then you know ya bro pepe, ya bro pepe, then you know ya bro pepe, Gbelemo. Oya Gbelemo,
Gbelemo, ya Gbelemo, Gbelemo, oya Gbelemo, Gbelemo,
ya Gbelemo,
ya Gbelemo, Gbelemo,
oya Gbelemo,
Gbelemo,
ya Gbelemo. Bless up. Go check it out.
This is Gbelemo. It comes with a video, so you guys should go on to YouTube. On what channel?
FPK Music Records.
FPK Music Records. So whilst you are watching this, you can also go watch the video as well. FPK Music Records. Just go and be part of it. It is Jay Zion featuring Article 1. Gbelemo, they call this one. Now I have about 3 questions before we wrap up. Sure. Now the first one is, from your departure as an urban gospel artist till now, where have you seen growth and maybe development?
Okay, so I think one, the way I think, I have this consciousness of business mindset now.
When you were doing gospel, you were not business minded.
I didn't think I had that industry understanding. It was more of, I feel I was doing more of the music, but I didn't know what music was about.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was more passion.
Yes, but now I feel, aside the passion for it, I try to discover more about music management and what music is solely about, you know.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically that is one thing that I kind of feel right now. And two, I don't just talk now. I don't just move out just like that, you know. I move out based on probably retirement.
Okay.
And I'm not saying I'm not well going to certain places, but there are certain places it's so hardly now to find me there. Okay. It's all because probably how
you have to protect the brand.
The craft has to go about now. Yes. But I want you to ask me the question again.
Yeah, as in your time as an urban gospel artist, and now into maybe the other world of music. Where have you seen growth and development? Do you think that now you've seen growth and development more than whilst you were doing urban gospel music?
Most importantly, I think coming into the urban, I have management now, and so I see growth in my craft. Now the song that I put out there, I get videos for it. I get shows for it. By the grace. You know, certain platforms, I get opportunity now to meet personalities. I think today, now by the grace of God,
we are vibing.
We are vibing.
I know, right?
Yes, that is another level of growth.
Okay.
Into because to sit with Sammy Flex, you need to grow.
Exactly.
You need to grow to a certain level. Yes. So I've now gotten that space of entry for it, and then, like I said, there are most of the things also that I don't really have to struggle for it, especially with the studio movement here and there.
Unlike before.
Unlike before. Okay. So I feel that is a little bit of change. Okay. And then two, people see me more as an artist other than before. There are a lot of people that are following the craft now because of the new growth that Zion, they see Zion now. Yes, they knew Zion, but they are seeing Zion in a different way now. Okay. And that is another step of growth. I see now that, I mean, the attention is coming gradually. And that's what I feel it's happening. Okay, perfect. Let's talk about the sound. I listen to this sound and it takes me back to the days of Zonto, that kind of feeling. But now in Ghana, everybody is talking about Amapiano. But you did not go to any Amapiano thing. You decided to go the original kind of Ghana vibe, bassy tunes and all. What was this decision hinged on? Okay, so big ups to Joe San. Joe San made it. This very instrument was played by Joe San. One creator, dope. I think Ghana should go watch out for him. Joe San. Joe San. Yeah. So like I said, it's not that I don't want to move with the current kind of feel that my piano version, but I consider timing. You know, we are more into the festive occasion, like the Christmas and all that, and we shouldn't forget that the fact that Amapiano is coming, there are certain kind of feel of instrument that has not yet fade out. Okay. And yeah, because when I travel to places, and I still see that a lot of people jump to this asopo kind of thing. You know, last hour, especially the students, when it's our day and you go drop, maybe you drop Amapiano, they will fight with you. Okay. But they want to hear you know, that kind of thing, and that is what, wherever they are, they will come in. And so in order to have that kind of energy, kind of vibe, I think the engineer for like, okay, Charlie, Christmas, and Tiani Bibia, Ubiabi to me, the asa. You know, that kind of thing. So that brought actually the idea for this one. And then I had to figure out a term that everybody can also, you know, vibe with it. Yes.
What do you think, finally on this, what do you think about rap and beef? Or rap and beefing?
Rap and beefing?
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but we don't just go into it. Yes. One, you should be strong enough to go for it.
Okay.
If you know you are not strong enough to go for it. Because I don't like things I start, I don't finish. So if you know you can start it and you don't finish it, then my advice is don't go for it.
Okay.
Because one, it can either push you up there, or two, even or little followers they do with your crown.
You lose them.
You lose them. Because they'll feel like we disappoint you. If you are not very careful, technically you lose them.
That's true.
You understand?
That's true.
And in another sense too, if you are not also careful, you may feel like one day your uncle saw music in the crown. You know? So if you are sensing that thing coming your way, it's either to you can also range the person.
Okay.
You can ride on the person's integrity,
popularity,
and make it happen. Somebody like me like this, I may not be able to beat whoever will come, but I'll ride on your own.
Okay.
Because I know my capacity when it comes to the rap thing.
Okay.
I may throw 1-2 buses somewhere, and it will pinch me. But maybe I'll be really near the end. But me for one day, so I think that you should check your capacity. If you feel like this thing is your lane, because we have some people who rap, but they are not beef
battle rappers.
Yes,
like they say.
There are people like that.
Yeah.
Me like this, I'm not a battle rapper. No. I may draw bars, you be like, Charlie, the guy is dope. But my battle band. No, personally, I don't really love that vibe. But I want to do my thing.
Okay.
So me yana ofile me vibe na fine. But I wouldn't come say be a yem beefy.
Okay.
But we have people like that also. They are not good at commercials. Into the kofan and lie say yenye you hufia. You understand? Commerciality na ya gentle kaka.
So does it mean that there are some people, even when they beef you or when they diss you, you would not respond because you might weigh them and see that this guy, if I try, he will put me down?
Oh, it's not really into the sense of your overcoming me. Yes, like I said, you should weigh the whole thing that you're going into. If you think it will have a positive influence, you can give it a try. If you think it wouldn't have any impact on what you are going to do, I don't think. Currently, I saw there was some nice beefing happening.
Yeah, I know, right?
Trust me, it had a positive influence, one way or the other on both sides, because people were talking about this.
You mean the Shatta and Bernard?
No, I'm talking about Amrado
and Obibini. Oh, okay.
Yeah, big ups to them.
Yeah,
They all had the capacity. So you see, the thing was pretty nice. Yes, Amrado is hard. Chairman too is hard.
Yeah.
And so the vibe was happening.
Yeah.
And that positive influence, it helped both of them. Technically. And so if you think you don't have that capacity, don't try. Because obi ohonma wa esisi na bengu ba obi ohonma
the punch of our chair Zuma blow.
And so I mean it's good, and sometimes too it's good for the audience.
Okay.
Sometimes we want to have different diversities also in there. Yenye bibi extraordinary.
I get it. Jason will bless us with some bars before we wrap up this whole interview. But remember to look out for him both on Instagram as well as on YouTube and all the digital streaming platforms. He has some beautiful songs and you are sure going to love them. Jay, bless us with some bars and let's run away from here. Our time is up.
Let's do something. But until then, I'm never going to stop. May you dear me to me, dear can before God. I'm on my knees working very hard and hands fat. My mama whole time, henton see June 5. Hey, many times we pull up on the street. Brony be a Michiano nano no name catchy. Or say boga nyeme moya din. Me shwe ne nimu din yanko poma wa botere cost. Me be me dear travel you go bow. Opejani t-shirt me was a wow. Come ma watch me bibi momo is allowed. Ni abo one of my winnings or brother is enough, yeah. Me ma me ninya kokwa na me liver. And some of them made whom is a beginner. They try to figure out, they want to have a clue, a lot of empty promises, but still not here every day. Physically fit, lyrically sick. One say me nyande, the mini pano ye fake. Brana beje tips, and I will berry chips. Come in my who say musically me will peace, yeah. Does the game that was the support. Menye sika me promise wo accord. Obi me so me safa me ko sako. Me chene say me don to say Tracy. Real love, passion evergreen. That your son so we have a dream. No time so we know the sleep. All we gotta do is to believe. This is just analysis, man. For brutality. Take it easy on the low, creativity to maturity. Rap your divine, basically hospitality. Possibility, make sure opportunity. Rap here me do, take me training to say calipo. Obi you know what I say. Me to chama with Janico. You cannot be a star if you're missing out the process. Yeah, maybe you don't know the essence. Canena me name, but it's all good. I had a lot of friends, but it's not few. Taking on my lesson and it's so good. Positivity, that is a real mood. Them say we cannot do where we showed them a level. Men come in kotia, you say me your devil. I came in unannounced, that one to the marvel. I swear to God, I don't get time, give me the marble. All they wanna do is try to pull me down. But you do to call underground. And God is the reason behind the call. So we know they carry last. Come around and let me show you vibe. Yeah. Let me show you how we do it. Mami speedy tempo tini na kabo feeling. Lyrical ubiane na dwelling to Machiavelli. Make you keep it real, spit up on the track anytime. Yeah. A lot of tension on the street, but we still the rap. Your rap is at the try fees. Rap on my session and my packaging in neat. I didn't mean with me, we are saying 7 who defeated. No way. We my friend a bar for bar. Me the man me fine. Since be a coup d'etat. We be saying come in Saturday in any rap attack. Now so send a weather not change the Hamatan. You best say Ramadan. Had to give all of my best. Surely go slack if you don't know how it is. Yes, be a me trade you to do super bed. I go save you all lot. Take you to the end. Trust me. I've been through a whole lot. So what's me? I wasn't on the cool chap. When you rapper to say me, if for day God, work hard. Your wife say you never go flash out, go all out. See my man day, living on the level, speed up on the highway. I see a lot of people now, I know they all fake. Only God knows what they do in black shades. Push! Wow.
So this is what I'm talking about, man. Did you love it? I want to believe you loved it. Just go look out for him. He is that top star. In case you have any gig, both here and out of Ghana, and you want this guy to perform, link him up and sure he will be here to do that for you. So let's talk to your fans, new and old fans, and let's run away. Our time is up.
All right, so big ups to everybody. I want to say Happy New Year to all of you. It's been a long way coming. Last year was awesome. This year, back-to-back energy. Just express something crazy, something extraordinary from Zion FPK Music Records, of course. I want to thank everybody supporting the movement. My record label, FPK Music Records, great impact so far, so good. I really appreciate it. I must say I'm overwhelmed because today I'm seeing the reality of whatever that I had in mind. The vision is happening. So big ups to you, big ups to the team, big ups to everybody, big ups to every media personality from radio, television. I love you guys all so much. And you know, I may not be able to, you know, record everything, but I just want to say the love is great. The love is great. So let's keep supporting the movement. We've started a good cause. Back to back 2022. It's a year of harvest. So just watch it out. So on my Facebook, go like it on Facebook. We have Zion Official, Zion Official on Facebook, Instagram, Zion_official on Instagram, and of course Twitter. I am Zion. Let's push it. Go subscribe to my channel, FPK Music Records on YouTube. Big ups yourself, Mr. Sammy Flex.
Any day.
God bless you.
A day for you,
love.
bro.
To the team, everybody, technical team, everybody here. Blaze, thank you for the love.
Push
Back
it.
energy. I really appreciate it. Push.
All right, so remember that when he becomes big, you saw him here as well. My name is Sammy Flex, and I'm saying thanks to the production team, the guitar Rasta, Karen, Sirichi Flex, Yala PG Tina Baby, and Gideon Neelam Tessin. Thanks to you for watching. If you loved this, share with someone, subscribe to the channel, and let's do it again some other time. We are out of here.